ASMR. Kelly.
Hi.
Barbie Blank in the flesh,
Hi.
enjoying her chips.
I am.
Are you a big fan of chips?
I love chips.
Wow. Is that your
My
favorite?
favorite snack.
Is that your favorite brand? What brand is this? Twisties. Oh, you like
These are
Twisties?
bomb.
Ah.
Check, check, 1, 2. You're listening to. Do Not Clique.
Hi, this is former WWE diva Kelly Kelly, and do not forget to listen to my podcast on Do Not Clique.
We'll let her finish her chips.
Oh,
I'm recording your chips eating sound bites.
sorry guys.
What is your secret to eating chips and still maintaining your figure?
I just try to work out a lot.
Is that every day? Like, do you work out every day?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay, you're gonna find that I'm going to be parachuting into the podcast a little bit and running through it because we don't have a lot of time, 30 minutes. I've been given more time than I was initially offered, but trying to squeeze as much from Barbie Blank in the podcast as much as possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Nice. So how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
Good. How are you living in Singapore?
I love it. It's been really great. It's beautiful here. The people are really nice. The food's great. So
I understand it's your second time here.
it is. It is.
So what do you not like so far about Singapore?
What do I not like? There's nothing that I don't like.
You can be honest. If there's one thing Singaporeans
honest.
like to do is to complain about Singapore. So I think they can share your sentiments. Does the weather bother you?
No, I'm from Florida, so the weather is a lot like this.
Oh, it's
So,
humid as well.
Very humid.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
Hot. Yeah.
You like
I like
hot.
being by the beach, on the beach.
And it's also good for your swimwear line as well.
It is. It
Yeah.
is good for the swimwear line.
And nobody's gonna wear a swimwear in winter.
No. Oh, I mean, you never know. Some people may have a preference and they like to go out in their bikinis in wintertime.
Have you gotten the chance to visit Sentosa? That's where the beach
No,
is.
we're going tomorrow, actually. We're going to go and visit tomorrow.
Are you going to the Universal Studios as well?
I would like to on Monday, so I'm going to try and work that out.
It's gonna be really, really fun.
Really?
It's been a long time since I've been there, but I think you.
Well, I love stuff like that, so I
like-
think I'd really like I love going to Disney and Universal back in LA and back in Florida, so I think I'd like that here.
Alexa Bliss liked the Universal Studio as well.
Oh, cool.
The first thing she did when she came here, she visited the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Are you going with Daniel Dashwood and?
I'm gonna try and get Emma and Summer to go. I think they leave on Monday morning though, so I would probably go by myself.
So what kind of food have you been enjoying in Singapore so far, besides your chips?
Well, I had McDonald's the first night because I love McDonald's.
Is the menu different, like from the
it's
US?
pretty much the same actually. So I really like it. I love chicken nuggets. I love the hamburgers. It tasted the same, so that was great. And then I got to walk around the mall, tried some avocado toast. I'm not I love food and I love trying new things, but I like to know what I'm eating. So it's not like I could go up to a place and just be like, "Oh, I'm going to try this today." Like someone has to tell me, "Okay, this is recommended." So last night we went to Lavo, and that was actually really good. And they have a Lavo in LA, they have a Lavo in New York and
Oh.
Vegas. So
I've never been to a bar myself.
you never been to Lavo?
No, is
You
it?
gotta try it.
How was it? Is the food-
Beautiful. Oh yeah, it's so good. It's Italian, and they have seafood and meat. So you got all the things.
Oh yeah, I saw your Instagram stories. It looks like you bought a lot of food that you
We got a lot
that you
of
guys
food.
didn't finish.
Yeah. Well, you don't know.
You
You don't know if
yeah.
we finished it.
Did you guys finish it?
I don't know. You'll never know.
Yeah. So what is your secret to maintaining such a good figure despite all the chips and all the?
Well, I'm a
All the
big
McDonald's.
snacker. I love snacks. I try to work out, every day. And when I'm at home, I eat pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm on the road and I'm traveling, I just give in to the food.
Is it just happens that today is your cheat day?
Kind of my whole vacation is the cheat day for food. So
You must be training at least 7 times a day for you to,
I have very blessed genetics. I have
Blessed.
very good genetics.
What are some of the exercise routines that you do?
I mean, I have a trainer back home, so I really like to work out with him. But my boyfriend is very active, and so he loves to go surfing. He loves to go hiking, all the outdoorsy stuff. So he keeps me very motivated because I could just relax and watch TV on my off days.
Is it more fun to train with your partner?
It is. It's so I have to have, and whether it be working out with a girlfriend or I just have to be working out with somebody because I'm not motivated enough to go into the gym by myself and be like, oh, I'm going to work out abs today.
Is he also a good Instagram boyfriend?
He helps out a lot. He kind of got thrown into this, so he knows the photos to take. I mean, he's great. He's been, we'll go on vacation, and he will take the photos, and he's learned very well.
Wow. You tried a bunch of cuisines in Singapore. What kind of stuff did you try? Wonton noodle?
I haven't tried any of the noodles yet, or the dumplings, so that's on my list. I think we're going to a hawker center.
Yeah. I'll be joining you guys today. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have wine there?
I think we can find some ways to sneak some wine in. I think.
They don't allow wine?
I don't know. I think they do. Like, I think the staple is beer, like in hawker centers. Do they have wine?
What?
I'm not sure. Because
we need to change that.
there's a lot of bars in the area. It's in the city. Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of like places like the hawker center that you'll be dining in tonight, the US, do they have like a hawker center?
I don't really. What is the definition of a hawker center?
Well, it's not high class. It's like an open space area where you have to approach the stall to buy the food and then.
It's like a food truck.
Food, yeah, something like that.
I love food trucks.
Something like
have
that, but
yeah.
there's no truck involved.
Well, I think we have a lot of like markets. We have stuff like. We have a lot of that too in LA.
All right. It's special for you to come to Singapore and be able to experience
the
stuff
culture
like that.
and
culture.
that's what I love about coming to different countries and being able to experience the culture and the food and sightsee and see what's popular and what kind of Singapore is famous for, and so it's great.
Is it vastly different if you've been to places like Japan, Vietnam and all that? Like the culture is very much different from where you are in the US.
Yeah, everything is very I mean, I feel like every country we go to is very different. Yeah.
Okay. So which place do you enjoy food the most?
Singapore.
Yeah, shout out to Singapore.
Shout out.
I mean, we are a blend of a blend of everything.
Yeah, you guys have all the foods.
Yeah, you have all the food. We have all the McDonald's that you want.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
When you were walking around Singapore the past few days, were you hounded by fans, like people who recognize you?
Yeah, but I mean, the fans here are very respectful and they're very nice, and they come up to you and they ask, very politely, can we get a picture? It's not like they're trying to grab at you, so that's really nice.
So far, no crazy experience yet?
No.
Do you have any crazy experience that you might want to share?
No, I feel like I've been very blessed. Like, my fans are great and very respectful. I don't have any crazy things that have really ever happened.
Was your boyfriend starstruck when he first saw you?
No, he didn't know who I was.
That's the best part.
So it was good, and we met in a dog park. So we both have similar dogs. Yeah.
You like dogs?
I love dogs.
What breed is your dog?
I have a French bulldog.
Oh, French bulldog.
Her name's Bambi. She's amazing.
Very trained.
She is very, I have trained her very well. Yeah, right now my best girlfriend is watching her, and she's just sending me videos, making me miss her more.
Do you prefer cats or dogs? Like, I mean, obviously you prefer
Cats or dogs? I like cats.
You don't mind taking care of cats for a change?
No, I had cats growing up, so yeah, I like both.
Tell me more about you and your partners. And I'm sure a lot of guys listening to the podcast are very jealous because you are already attached. Your followership in Instagram take a nosedive because you...
No, it's actually stayed the same. If not, I've gotten more. I've gotten more female followers from that because it's, I haven't...
Been posting about your boyfriend?
Until recently. And I think they like it. I think they're excited for me. I think because I went through a lot back the last few years, and I think they're happy seeing me happy.
What have you been doing since post WWE that you enjoyed the most?
Well, I did the reality show WAGs, and I loved it. I guess you guys got it over here, right?
Yeah.
I loved doing that. It was so fun. I was able to kind of get out my entertainment side again. I was able to have fun, and I was very comfortable in front of the cameras. And yeah, I wanted people to see the other side of me, like the real Barbie Blank.
So what kind of expect from WWE experience that you brought over to the reality TV side?
I mean, just getting used to the cameras and being used to the cameras is a huge thing for a lot of the girls who had never been in front of a camera. It was a lot for them. But for me, I was just comfortable. I didn't ever sometimes really notice that they were there. So that really helps a lot.
Wow. Obviously, you want to be on your best behavior on camera, right? But do you sometimes...
when you're filming for 5 hours at a time, you can't be on your best behavior all the time. Stuff happens, and, people will say things that make you mad.
No.
Yeah. So you have to, that's real life too. If someone was, talking smack to you for a few hours, you'd finally be like, okay, enough.
And they take the best parts because it's the best part of television as well.
It's very entertaining.
Yeah. Speaking of smack, do you miss wrestling? Laying the smackdown?
It's nice to go back here and there and still, see the fans, perform for them, walk through that curtain. It's like the best feeling in the world.
The last time you went back, it went very well for you. You won the 24/7 title.
I did, yeah. I was the first female ever.
Wow, that's
It's a huge honor.
That's history. Yeah. How do you react when you got the news?
I was so excited. I didn't really know about the 24/7 title. I knew it was the hardcore title before, years ago. But I try to keep up as much as I can with what's going on in WWE, but I wasn't really familiar with that title. So when they called me, they kind of broke it down, and they were like, look, no girls ever held it. It's huge accomplishment, huge honor. So I was like, okay, let's.
At this point of your life, do you still want to go back to wrestling?
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I love going back, and I love doing, little appearances here and there for them. I don't know if I could go back full time, but, never say never.
Who do you miss the most? Your BFF over there?
Oh my gosh. I feel like everybody's kind of gone that I used to work with. It's a whole new era.
So,
Wow, there's some craziness happening out there.
But if you had a preferred brand, would you go to,
I'd go to Raw.
NXT, Raw, or SmackDown? Sorry.
Yeah, Raw. That was my home.
What about AEW?
I don't know. I think it's great. I think it's great that there's variety now. I think it's great that there's multiple shows with different brands. I think it's huge for wrestling fans in general.
Can you believe that there's wrestling from Monday to Friday? There's
I
non-stop.
know. I was just thinking about that yesterday. It's so crazy.
You're not running out of business anytime soon.
No,
if you want to go back.
It's good for wrestling just in general. For the business, it's huge, yeah.
As we wind down, I'm just going to shoot a few rapid-fire questions.
Okay.
Favorite male WWE superstar?
Oh, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, Austin.
Yes.
Do you ever fantasize for him to give you the Stone Cold Stunner?
Oh, no, bless.
Is he a very nice guy?
He is. He's very, very,
Sweetheart.
very sweet.
Favorite female WWE superstar?
Now or?
Is there a difference now and back then?
Yeah, there is. But I would say Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus back now?
Yeah.
Okay, back then?
Back then, yeah.
Back then Trish as well?
Yeah.
Okay. What about now?
Oh, now. Well, Paige, I love Paige, and now she can't wrestle anymore. I love watching her, though. I would say Charlotte. Charlotte now, for sure.
So, if you could wrestle one of the Hall of Famers, who would it be? Would it be Beth Phoenix again?
Yeah, I would love to wrestle her again, for sure.
You don't want to wrestle Stone Cold Steve Austin? Intergender match?
No. I'll say that for the dudes.
So, describe your experience going from ECW to WWE, and if you could relive one of the days, what would it be?
Well, when I was in ECW, I was so young. I was 19. It was a great experience, especially learning and growing up and kind of getting used to the cameras and stuff, and really helping when I moved to Raw. I really got a great experience, and I felt really comfortable after a few years in front of the camera, in front of, wrestling, in front of the fans. So ECW really helped with that.
Any memorable moments in WWE do you remember on the top of your head?
Well, winning the Divas Championship against Brie Bella, for sure.
What was your dream other than being a wrestler?
I actually was going to school for broadcast journalism. I wanted to be an anchor woman.
You could have been a podcaster like me.
I could have. I still can.
You still can, yeah. Thoughts on the current AEW women roster?
I think it's great. I know they're hiring more girls, I feel like more now, and so I think it's really great, everything that they're doing over there.
If you were presented the opportunity to wrestle for either Raw or SmackDown Women's Champion, who would you go for? I think the SmackDown is Bayley. I think Raw is the man, Becky Lynch. So who would you go for?
Probably Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch? Because she's the man.
Sure. Yeah, she's great.
Nice. Favorite cheat meal? I assume it's McDonald's, but I don't know.
It is. Yeah, McDonald's.
What do you get from McDonald's?
I get the nugget.
You know what I like from McDonald's? I like the pancakes.
Pancakes?
The one that you can only get for breakfast. You don't like it?
I don't like breakfast.
Oh, man.
Guys out there, I don't like breakfast.
Do you skip your breakfast?
Oh, yeah. I just have like a smoothie or something.
Okay, maybe that's a secret to... I don't know though. Don't quote us on this. This is not proper slimming advice. Favorite match that you've had so far?
My favorite match was Beth Phoenix SummerSlam for the Divas Championship back in 2011. It was at the Staples Center in LA. My mom was there cheering me on right in the front. It was just an amazing match. It was an amazing crowd. Yeah.
It's difficult to have a bad match with Beth Phoenix.
She was my favorite opponent for sure.
As we round up the podcast, can you just give a message to your fans listening?
Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to Do Not Clique. So happy to be here. And yeah, can't wait to meet you.
Okay, thank you, Barbie.
Thank you.